Hey there YouTube friends, this is Carrie with Anyday Blessings, and I'm returning to the channel today after several weeks off caring for my grandmother. Thank you for those who are praying for us. It has been and continues to be a long road for us, but Grandma is making tremendous progress, and this week is going to be somewhat of a normal week for us, I guess, so I am going to try and make a few videos. And I'm going to jump back in with a series I'm calling Lighten and Brighten Homeschool Help Series. Lighten meaning lighten your workload, and Brighten meaning brighten your days. And I really think that a lot of the things I'm going to show you here, some of them are going to be extra resources, some of them are going to be planning or record keeping resources, some of them are going to be games, going to be all sorts of different things, but I'm going to try and do just one thing at a time and kind of make the videos super short. I don't want to make, you know, a whole big haul video of all of these things. Some of them I have showed you, some of them I have not, but I don't believe I've shown you any of these in like a full flip through kind of way, or bringing out the games and showing you the pieces and how we use it and things like that. So these videos are meant to kind of help the homeschool mom who may have started her year and feels completely overwhelmed, like she overplanned, and wants to know how to simplify, and the homeschool mom who says, man, things are going well, but we really don't have any fun stuff planned in our day. We're getting all of the core stuff done, but we could use some fun. So I'm hoping these videos will help meet one of those two needs. Okay, so I'm outside here. Obviously you can probably tell that. Hopefully the car noise, the kiddo playing noise, the dog barking noise, hopefully all of that isn't too problematic, because what I'm going to do now is just give you a sample. So I've already shown you this resource before, but I'm going to just kind of give you an example of the types of things I'm going to address in this series, and then I'll let you go, and I'll come back with another video hopefully later this week. Okay, so one of the problems that I have come across already in our homeschool, well, really I came across this problem last year, and I knew I wanted to address it, you know, right at the start for this year. One of the problems was timelines. Okay, I think they are so labor intensive for what they are used for and what they provide. I don't want to say they're not worth anything or they don't have value, because I do think that they have value, but I think that oftentimes the cutting out, the coloring, the pasting, the copying, all of that really just makes it end up being busy work oftentimes. And while I like being able to see like a chronological, pictorial view of history, and I like to show that to my kids, and I think it is helpful, I really just didn't like the exercise of doing it. I just felt like that wasn't really adding value to our day, and was really, you know, adding extra writing that my reluctant writer didn't need in his day. It wasn't helpful to us. So I came across this. We were in American history, and this is a already completed timeline of American history from explorers to, let me see how far it goes up. I probably should know that. It's I know September 11th is included in here, so it's, okay, 2018. It even has President Trump in here, so I mean it's from explorers. Let's see, actually I believe the timeline starts at creation and just gives some very basic ancient history here before it brings it into the like Columbus explorers and all that. Okay, but this is a completed timeline. It has just little titles of the event, and it has the year. And the reason I love it for this year in particular, and I've already shared this, is it shows a chronological timeline of when the states were adopted into the Union. And then it also has the presidents here. So it tells you who was president, when they became president, and all of that. There's already pictures, there's no drawing, there's no additional writing. I can show my children a nice pictorial view of history. We can trace things along. We can see what other things were happening at the same time that this became a state, or that when this man was president, whatever. I think it gives us the value of using a timeline without that added workload in our day. It was stressful for me. It was stressful for my son, and he absolutely loves this. It's beautiful. It's hardback, so it's, you know, it's really durable, and you know, it's probably the same cost or less than if you bought all of those other supplies to do the timeline, unless you were just doing one on plain paper and using pencil and crayons. If you're purchasing one of the timeline books, the Book of Centuries, all of those little figures from the, what is that company? I can't remember, but there's like one company where you color all of the pictures and cut them out and then paste them into a timeline and then write something about it, and that was just too much for us. This is all done. This is a time saver for us. I got this in their scratch and dent section, I think for $12 when I got this. So I would definitely look into timelines. There are world history ones at masterbooks.com. I will leave a link below and leave the 2 titles of those timelines below as well. There's the atom chart, which is like basically from creation to current day, and then there's just the world history chart, which I don't believe goes, I don't know if that goes to current day. I don't know where the end time for that one is, but those are 2 big, beautiful world history options for you if you'd like to look at those. Those are, I mean, the one stretches across the room. I mean, actually, I think they both do. They just stretch. They're really, really long. You need a big space to put those up. But those are completed timelines. So that's just one of the things one of the types of things I'm going to address. Ways to lighten your workload, lighten the writing, lighten the cutting and pasting if that's not you, if that doesn't fit into your day, and allow you to enjoy those history lessons by just sitting around a completed timeline and doing your history lesson with your book open, whatever resource you're using, and then use this as kind of that pictorial reference to where you are in history and what other things are going on. So those are the kinds of things I'm going to mention in this Lighten and Brighten series. Again, there will be more in-depth posts over on the blog for all of these, but I will be doing just quick little video flip-throughs and reviews of all of the goodies that I'm going to show you. The very first post is up already on the blog. It was one of the things I received from the Timberdoodle haul that I got, so that is already up there, and I will try and do a quick flip-through of that goodie later today or tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.